Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome back, and welcome to this pick a pile reading. So we are doing the topic today on why is this haunting you, or what is so haunting about this, and what should you do? So you will find your timestamps down below in the description as always. This is timeless, this is reusable. I will introduce the piles to you and then we'll jump right in. Option 1, you have the broom on top of your pile. Option 2, just the dragon card on top, so dragons on 2. And then option 3, you have the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck box on top of your pile. Please pause the video now if you want some more time selecting, and use the timestamps when you're ready to skip ahead. I'm going to jump into option 1 right away. I'll see you at your reading. Okay, option 1, here we go. Let's see what we've got here. We're going to see one of the dragon spirit guides that could assist you most in this situation. Maybe there's a situation connected that one of these dragons can help with. So let's see what it is. We have Linear. We also have a mushroom card for you. Shaggy ink cap, growth, destruction, cycle. So I'm going to read about both of these. We'll get Lennar from the notes first. The brown dragon. Just give me a moment to find that. I'll read to you about what Lennar does. You can call upon this dragon spirit guide if you're guided to assist you in dealing with this situation, whatever's haunting you, or whatever's haunting. Okay, Lennar, up here. There you are. Okay, Lennar deals with ancestral awareness, okay, family and ancestral awareness, and healing, inheritances, both physical, spiritual, and he grants protection, okay. So there might be something eerie, or this is haunting you because it's like an ancestral, something you've inherited from family or your ancestors, have to do with them in some way. Okay. And the shaggy ink cap. It says, each stage of your growth has different meanings and properties. Just like the shaggy ink cap, you go through many stages over and over again. Just like the earth has its seasons, every cycle has a purpose and needs to be worked with, not against. At what stage of your evolutionary growth are you? Can you recognize if it's a growth or destructive cycle? The shaggy ink cap has both, and both are necessary. When you look at a destructive cycle within yourself, do you try to push it away because you think it is bad, or do you try to learn from it because it is a necessary part of growing up or learning a lesson? Not everything is bad when it is destructive, and not everything that is growth is a good thing. When something grows or is destroyed, it must be a sustainable process or there is no balance. What can you keep in check before it grows out of control? The key here is about finding balance within both the destructive and growth cycles. Remember that not everything destructive is bad, and not everything that grows is good, and vice versa. Everything has its place and purpose. Our job is to learn and grow from everything and everyone in our lives. What can you learn from this experience? A special card indeed, with many questions to ponder. So far it looks like it's haunting you, or there's something haunting about it because there's a familiarity. Your ancestors or your family may have gone through similar things, and like on a physical level with the DNA, there may be some recognition, again, familiarity about it, but maybe it's something you can't put your finger on, and that's a bit eerie. I also feel like it's saying like there's some sort of lessons that haven't been learned yet, or there's some sort of energy that needs to be embraced instead of fought against. And when you embrace it, you're going to learn what you need to learn from it and be able to move on. But until you do that, it's going to keep coming back around It's just going to evolve and come back. And yeah, there's a familiarity to it. It's like it's haunting you. You have, for advice here, auburn. Work with the color auburn to assist you. Ground yourself. Okay. We have temperance. Yeah, very important message here with the temperance, because temperance is my recipe card, really. It's like we have all these different components, different ingredients. We need to get all the ingredients out. We need to measure. We need to like recognize that our energy transfers into what we're creating. Okay, and the same with family, like energies from the parents transfer into the children. But also we need to have patience with this. You know, if the recipe says it takes 45 minutes to cook, we need to wait 45 minutes, not take it out 25 minutes because we're ready, or else the end result isn't going to be right. So the temperance is very much about moderation, balance, patience, mindfulness, and working through things, doing what needs to be done. The moon card talks about divine feminine energy, can relate to females. You also have the masculine energy with the emperor. But the moon card even more is like the subconscious. It's things that are unknown, things, maybe secrets, or sometimes it's about fears as well. The emperor, the knight of potions. So we do have quite a few zodiacs showing up. You might be involved with this. We have the sign of Sagittarius, Cancer, Aries, possibly Taurus as well. Scorpio, Pisces. They all make an appearance here. Yeah, these could be characters in your story. People, connections here. There's the Aquarius. Nope. Chariot, more Cancer energy. A lot of Cancer energy. A number of you, this has to do with your bloodline and your family, probably on your mom's side. It's like maternal figures, something that's inherited and passed down through the women in your family. Okay, Page of Needles, Queen of Potions, Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, the Page of Pentacles reversed. We pretty much already covered it. We've already covered the why this is haunting you and what to do about it for the most part. Definitely like pay attention to your emotions, listen to them, work through it. It's a process. The Queen of Potions, the Page of Needles, do some journaling, write down your ideas, write down your thoughts. If it's a dream that's like reoccurring, make sure you've written it down. You know, you got the data, the information there, the Page of Needles and the Queen of Potions. It's some sort of lesson you're meant to learn. It's how you're thinking about something, how you're feeling about it, how you're approaching it. A lot of you. You're meant to tap into better luck and better fortune here. The Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot. You're meant to take the reins and drive the chariot. Okay. And you are meant to, again, like have better luck, better fortune here and align with that. There's something here where like this isn't your first rodeo, that you're not just getting your feet wet. You are very familiar with the situation or the person, their soul, the experience. You've been here, done this before. You have an emotional wisdom about it. The Emperor's here saying like you have a certain level of mastery and you are calling the shots essentially, or you are the one who is supposed to be calling the shots with this. Invoke your boss archetypal energy with the Emperor. It's like with the Knight of Potions. Yeah, you may need to be the one initiating something. It's like you have something to express here. You need to make the call, not be in the back seat with it. You need to overcome some sort of fear. Ground your energies, have this balance, make some sort of call. The Emperor, and the Emperor also, he's looking out for the greater good of all, you know, his kingdom, his family, as well as himself. Bigger picture thinking. But the Knight of Potions, the Page of Needles, the Queen of Potions is saying to me like, you know, This is you taking action. This is you expressing your feelings to somebody. This is you asking somebody out on that date or making some sort of romantic proposition. This is you choosing to do things that feel good to you, and to say what needs to be said, and to work through the feelings, the emotions, to find the silver lining, to align with the good, to make things better when they're sour. Okay, so yeah, you're doing your thing. I think a lot of you're already on track, but with the Temperance card, it's like, and the Moon card, maybe you're a little bit in the dark about something. It's like, do I have all the ingredients yet or not? Are there more ingredients? You know? And so the Emperor, it's just saying, like, connect with the higher mind and do what you need to do. A lot of you do what you need to do. You already know. Now, for some of you, there's something in your home that may be connected to a sort of spooky energy or like a past energy. And you may need to take care of that. Pack it up, clean it, move it somewhere, rearrange your home so that your home is a supportive environment for what you're trying to achieve. That comes through too as advice. So that's what I'm seeing come through for you. I'm going to go ahead and leave your reading here. Many blessings to you, and bye-bye, Pile 1. Okay, those of you who chose Pile 2, we are now at your reading. So we have here the Indigo Milk Cap, True Colors, Master number 33. You also have the number 2 here. So if you want an angel number, look up angel number 332, its meaning for additional messages and insight. You have the dragon Dastunakar. So we'll look at what Dastunakar deals with and how he can assist you, and call upon Dastunakar for assistance if you feel like that's the right move. This dragon spirit guide will jump in and help you out. Be persistent, Silver. Okay. So let me go ahead and do that. We'll look at the dragon first, then we'll go into the mushroom and then your other cards. A moment to find it. Dastunakar. Where are you? Okay, Dastunakar helps with evolutionary process, DNA, physical and spiritual DNA, understanding evolution, utilization of gifts, things you were born to do, life path, missions, and grants you protection as you discover these things, and on your life path with your missions, grants you protection. So very powerful dragon spirit guide indeed. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we have for True Colors. Number is this one. Okay, so it's one page back. Yeah, some of you, there is some sort of connection to the past here with that spiritual and physical DNA, and then like I was one page ahead, I had to go back. There is something here about dipping into the past or some sort of past energy for some of you. It might be residual energy, I'm not sure. Okay, so it says, let your true colors shine from within. Some people cannot hide who they are, and some never show their true colors. The indigo milk cap is a stunning mushroom with its distinguishing features. It can't be mistaken for anything else. When you cut it in half, the color inside is that of the outside. Your internal environment reflects in your external environment and vice versa. You show who you truly are from the inside, and this should be celebrated. This card may be asking whether someone is showing their true colors or hiding them from view. Do you know your friends inside and out? Do you know yourself inside and out? When you understand yourself fully, it gives you a wealth of information to understand others. Do you see traits in others that are red flags? Always trust your intuition when it comes to people and situations you find yourself in. Your gut tells you when something doesn't add up, like when someone says one thing and does another. Take notice of these things and the people around you. Do you really need these kinds of influences in your life? You always have options open to you. You can choose to walk away from or confront them. Remember, masks can only last as long... Excuse me, there's a mosquito around. Remember, masks can only last so long before true colors show through. If it is you who needs to show your true colors, step into your power and do it. The time is here. So, this may be haunting you because you sense some sort of inauthenticity within yourself or within another person or a situation. I don't know. Let's see. We've got silver. Work with the color silver is your guided to assist you. Be persistent. The 5 of Potions. Okay, Queen of Candles reverse. Judgment reverse. Ace of Candles reverse. This is haunting you because there's some sort of imbalance, or somebody has made a poor judgment call about something. It's like a lesson not yet learned. They're not behaving correctly. They're not acting in alignment. They're not balanced in some way. They haven't tapped into the highest vibrational choice and made that decision. There's some sort of new action to take, a new direction possibly, and it's just they're waiting. It hasn't been used yet. The guides are waiting for you to get on board, to do this new thing, take this new action, redirect things, create this change, make a higher vibrational choice here. You may have been judgmental, or somebody else was judgmental. The 5 of Needles reverse, the 10 of Wands, but you're at the end of some sort of cycle here. It's like it's time to stop going back and forth with the angel and the devil on your shoulder, or having this internal war with your mind, or external conflict, arguments with people. There's some sort of change or transformation. Or it's talking about like taking what you learn and what comes of these arguments, these clashes, and with the Death card, allowing change, allowing transformation, allowing magic to occur, to bring in some sort of resolution or end cycles. The 9 of Potions reverse and the 9 of Presents right side up. Okay, so a lot of you too, there's some sort of unmet desire of yours. You have a wish, it's yet to be fulfilled, and this reading is talking about why that is, and why something haunting has happened to you, or something is haunting you. It's like maybe you're not being authentic with yourself or with others. You're not showing your true colors, or you keep connecting with people who are deceptive, who aren't showing their true colors. They're wearing a mask. There's some sort of mask involved here. But the Death card is like, we're not going to have that. We're not going to stay on the shallow end playing, all of life is all of the world is a stage, and we're not going to dance around on the surface wearing masks. No. The Scorpio energy, the Death card, says we're going to go deep. We're going to go into our feelings, into our soul, into our history, into the patterns, maybe connected to family or with history, and we're going to get the truth, like the real truth. And this brings the completion. This ends some sort of cycle. This will stop what has been happening over and over again and is haunting you, whether it's a dream that like a recurring dream, and there's something about that that's haunting you, or maybe it's a dream you had once, but it's like you can't shake it, it's haunting you. Maybe it's about some sort of like person you cut ties with, or whatever it is. The 5 of Cups talks about loss, but it's also like where you may initially feel upset about that. You might feel disappointment, you might feel outrage, you might feel upset, you might feel needy or desperate. Whatever it is, it's like you have a choice. You can stay in that energy, you can accelerate that energy, and the Queen of Candles and the Judgment says you or somebody else was probably doing that. Probably really, bawling their eyes out about this, wallowing in it, really focused on what's gone, what's lost, being in victim mode. You could do that, or you can shift gears. At some point you shift gears, you turn around, you realize you still have 2 cups, whatever you have, you feel appreciation for what you have, you change your mindset. It's not that bad, I still have these 2 cups, cups can be refilled, etc. And that change in perspective aligns you with new possibilities and solutions. It shows you the direction to go fill those other cups that spilled with fresh water. And it shows a house or a castle, which represents lodging, which is another goal, something that this character was working towards. So it's like, that is definitely a message coming through. Like, break the pattern, shift gears, shift the perspective, shift the energy to have this pattern no longer haunting you and to move into greater success. Allow the transformation. But some of you, maybe there's something like haunting you. It's like maybe it is connected to death or some sort of ending. It's like a past lover, a person from the past. There's some sort of regret here, or we haven't gotten over the fact that they're not in our lives anymore. This could be about a death. My condolences if it is. But it's like there's this loss, there's this disappointment, and whatever it is, whether it's money, whether it's a person, there's this message about it haunting you because you haven't really dived deep into your own feelings, your own emotions, or the deeper truth, and integrated things and brought it to the surface and taken right action to move in a new direction. You keep circling around where this energy is, where this thing is, that's haunting you. Again, for some of you, it's an unfulfilled desire or wish, that, like, you were rejected, or you had it once, you lost it, you want to get it back, or it's a person you want to reconnect with, something like this, and that's sort of haunting you. I still haven't done X, Y, and Z. It's been on my list of things to do forever. That's haunting me. Again, work with the dragon, spirit guide to assist you. Work with the color purple too, I guess, silver to assist you. It is saying be persistent, but it's also saying, like, if there's a pattern where you're cycling around and there's this haunted energy or this haunted feeling about that, it's indicating that it's meant to be residual energy. There's meant to be some sort of finalization, some sort of closure achieved, and moving into a new cycle, breaking the pattern. And so there's also this message, like, do new things, try new things to get new results, look in new places, speak in a different tone, a different volume, say new words. Like with the Ace of Candles reverse, that definitely shows up too. Okay, that's what I see coming through for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and leave your reading here, and I will once again tell you the angel number 332 if you want to look that up. Some of you want a larger number. You have 2733, 27332. Any of those numbers, if you're inspired to look them up, go ahead and do so for additional messages. If you enjoyed the reading today and it helped you, please do give back. Leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you have one. Leave a tip if you're inspired to. Links are in the description. Many blessings, pile 2, and bye-bye. Alright, so we are now on pile 3. Let's see if you have 3. You have Split Gill, Adapt. I'll read that out of the booklet. And your dragon is Noir, Noirin, the dragon Noirin. I'm going to read out of my notes for this dragon, tell you what he deals with, what he does, and one of the things you can do is you can reach out and ask for assistance from this dragon and allow this dragon spirit guide to assist you. Let's go ahead and start with that, actually, the dragon. Just give me a moment to find it. Noirin, I believe he deals with, the night. Noirin protects you at night and while you sleep. He protects you with your experiences connected to the subconscious, the astral realm, and dreams. Okay. So ask for his assistance and guidance. Reach out and accept it. Some of you, this could be a dream that's haunting you. Or maybe it's a reoccurring dream. Doesn't have to be. It could be something that happened in a dream. Violet shows up as a color to work with. Color violet. Also the message, create a balanced life, is showing up. The Star card, why is this haunting and what should they do about that? Six of Potions. Two of Candles reverse. This is very interesting to me because this is the future, the Star, and this is the past, the Six of Potions, and they're right next to each other like this. And also they're kind of backwards, right? The future comes first and then the past. So that's interesting. We have the Two of Candles reverse. We have the Nine of Candles right side up. Oh, okay. Some of you, whatever's going on, whatever's haunting you, it's haunting you because, or it's haunting to you because it's like your spirit guides or some force trying to get your attention, and like the road signs, they're saying like, no, not this way, this way. It's not time to take action yet, take action later. Or something like this, because the Two of Candles reversed me with the Six of Candles is like you're meant for some sort of success or victory, but it's like maybe a lesson you haven't quite learned from the past, or it's like you have the experience from the past, but you need to work through something, overcome something first before you have like access to the information of where to show up, when to show up, like how to prepare for some sort of success or victory. The Six of Needles reversed, the Four of Needles reversed, the Eight of Needles reversed, the Queen of Presents reversed, and the Seven of Needles. So as far as zodiac signs go on the table, you have Aquarius, as well as Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. These could be people in your story. There could be some sort of connection to these signs. And again, you have people from the past or some sort of past energy there with the Six of Cups. Somebody hasn't done the healing that they need to do. The healing that they need to do in the mental or like organization or mental alignment or reframing that they need to do in order for something to materialize or in order to feel at peace within one's situation, in one's body. And so again, I feel like something could be kind of trying to direct you or redirect you here, get you to recognize something and do the work that's needed for you to align with the future timeline you're trying to align to. Some of you are in resistance to something. You've put the brakes on something. Okay. Let me read out of the booklet for the mushroom card. We'll get some additional messages there. If this is actually showing up as like a ghost or a spirit for you, it looks, well, it could have some sort of like, there could be some sort of essence or residual energy from the past. It actually looks more to me like it's a thought form. It's like some sort of thoughts that were stuff down in the subconscious or suppressed. There's an energy, a mental energy is like suppressed or backwards or wrong or something like this, or toxic in some way. It was sort of shoved down and instead of processed and worked through and transformed, and now it's come to the surface in some way. Okay, it says, being able to adapt to any condition or environment is important. How do you weather the storm? Do you conserve your energy when the time is quiet? And do you notice nature's cycles happening around you? When you become more in tune with your natural surroundings, you understand energy flow. You can choose to align yourself with the energy and ease into a state of flow, or you can fight the cycles and burn out or exhaust yourself by trying to swim upstream against the current. The split gill shows you how to adapt to the current situation to preserve yourself. Is there a situation in your life at present that you need to stop fighting and just give in to the flow or adapt to the current circumstances? There may be a situation coming up that you need to adapt to, so remember this advice when it comes. Not everyone will be a fan of what you do, but there are others who will. There is no pleasing everybody, so just please yourself and do what is necessary to provide yourself with a safe environment. This also says that you might want to take time out and only re-emerge when you are rested and feeling more refreshed. Maybe taking a break from social media or a situation that has left you feeling deflated is needed. Recharge yourself and only give yourself things that nourish you mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Then when you are fully charged, come back into view. Okay. Yeah, so a big part of this too is like health related for a lot of you. There's something health related. It's like sleep deprivation was a factor, or improper nutrition. You're dealing with some sort of illness, sickness, or health condition, and that is a factor here for sure. But for a number of you, it's like you're undergrounded in some way, and the guides are talking about, bring that fourth table leg here, bring that foundational energy, that stability here into your situation. The healing, the tending to practical matters, taking care of the body is really important. Okay, the Aquarius energy, the star, is very futuristic energy, and for some of you, you may have been connecting with things through the veil, like of the past, of the future. Could have been both, of the past, of the future. And the guides are saying, like, again, like, ground your energy, keep one foot on the ground, because this is very, like, a little bit like heads in the clouds type energy. This is otherworldly, and you don't want to, like, become too undergrounded and, like, lose your balance, lose your way. You may have started, like, because you have the find your balance card here too. It's like you may have gotten wobbly, you might have gotten off balance enough so that your guides snapped in and said, ooh, we got to do something that gets their attention, or we got to create some sort of reoccurring situation here so they understand what they need to do and figure this out and take right action. The star card is a card of manifestation. It's a card of your vision for the future. It can be future timelines, innovative thinking, futuristic ideas. It's like being ahead of your time sometimes. But yet there's also this nostalgic energy with the Six of Potions, or some sort of residual past energy. And then again, it's like maybe you're getting distracted here from the past or the future timelines and not taking right action in the present. Okay. So yeah, this is haunting you because you need to tend to your physical health, bring in some improvements of the physical health, maybe connect to nature, ground your energy, create balance, work with that color violet, call in the dragon spirit guide to assist you. It's like you should be able to do certain things in the light. You should be able to do certain things in an honest way. And if there are blockages to that, and you living your truth and aligning with your chosen future timeline, having your successes, your victories, it might be that you're in resistance to something that you're better off adapting to. You're better off going with the flow and like conserving your energy until it's time to branch out, go your own way. Because I do feel like some help, some assistance is meant to come in. It's like supporting your success. It's like a wave carrying you, but you have to trust the universe with that. So that's what I've got coming through for messages for you. I'm going to leave your reading here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Let me know. Leave a comment if you have one. And if you are able and choosing to financially give to me in the channel, then links for that are down below in the description. I thank you very much. And many blessings to you, Pio 3. Bye-bye.